What's up? What's up, Watch Along Gang? What are we doing? This game is going to start on True TV, if you have that, because there's 5 minutes left in the Rangers game. So, yeah. Hopefully, at least. I don't actually know that that's definitely true or not. Hang on, I got to tweet out this Watch Along link. How's everybody doing, though? How's everybody been? I hope y'all had a good summer. But the summertime is over. It's time for hockey time now. No more summer. And that's
I
coming
can tell
from
you
who
my
likes summer.
schedule has not adjusted to working nights again.
Yeah, it comes at you pretty hard and fast. I'm not going to lie.
I will be used to it in about 2 weeks once I've got 4 or 5 of these under my belt. But my brain is telling me to not be at work right now.
What are you doing right now?
For those wondering where Tiff is at, she is on a lovely European vacation and will be back
Greece,
at some point.
Beautiful this time of year, Greece, I've heard.
She is on a beach with a cocktail in her hand right now, or asleep, depending on the time of the day.
Yeah, what time is it?
You have no idea what time it is in Greece right now.
Why would I
it's
know
the
that?
same time. Same time as here. Denver time. This guy's a moron. Yeah, I am. But I look good. I sounded great. No, it's the same time.
All right. Well, True TV is also showing me the Rangers game.
So there you go. Yeah.
Great. Love
What time
that.
is it? Like it's
Should be about puck drop time, but I guess
should be
who
the end of
knows?
the anthem right now, right?
Yeah.
It's Kale on the invisible mic.
Yeah, it's your boy Kale.
If you don't know me, I
Shaboy.
am the Nuggets producer.
Shaboy, Kale.
If you don't know Kale,
Kale's
where
the
have you
man.
been? All right.
Kale's our
It's not what I
dog.
wanted.
There's Nate Dog, and then there's Kale Dog. Okay, there's been 3 whistles there, and
Yeah, this
10
game
seconds.
is over. Just please put the Avs game on TNT. You can
Let
do
the
it.
goalie score here. Come on. Goalie goal. Goalie goal. Come on.
All right. All right. How many injuries have there been in this game? I haven't been watching. Panarin, I guess?
Yeah, I guess. So,
Yeah, Allie hasn't been a producer for a long time. You're definitely OG throwing it back with Allie.
Yeah, if you're an Allie fan, Allie is now the vice president of our entire company, so she probably doesn't
it's
produce
true,
much
yeah.
anymore.
dogs are off. Start.
There you go. It's
Gonna
not a
start-
watch along until the dogs are off. That's facts.
Dogs are off. Dogs are out? Dogs are out.
Yep. It's Allie's birthday for sure.
Is it?
All right. Well, look, at least this
They
is
lied.
good training for the regular season. Puck drop is allegedly in 1 minute, according to TNT. So we're definitely going to miss the first minute or 2 of the game.
I'll tell you who's mad right now. The guys in the locker room. They're like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Delayed for a preseason
Come
game.
on. Just drop it. I agree. Maybe it's me complaining, not them. But I'll bet that they are.
I think they'd be complaining less if it wasn't a 7:30 start already.
That's my point.
It's tough.
Jesus. It looks like the clock doesn't go down. It's like,
My girlfriend's on the East Coast right now. She's like, you call me once you got work before bed? And I was like, you're not going to be able to.
It will be 1:30 East Coast time.
did we say girlfriend?
He did. I know.
I mean, I
was
snuck
gonna.
that in
I was gonna
there.
let that slide. But
No, not me.
It's the girl I told you guys we were in LA.
hey, there you go.
Oh, gotcha.
We just won't talk about the other date you had. Maybe.
Yeah, don't worry about the second one. I think the first one went so well, I didn't end up going on.
Hey, all right. You're good then. You're in the clear.
But she's here. She's just away.
She's
Oh, my God. The drop stick saved a goal.
Yeah.
currently in New Jersey for a wedding.
Gotcha.
Game is delayed because TNT.
Yeah, nobody's fault. Maybe Rudo.
Actually, the game's probably not delayed. They probably just dropped the puck and... Oh, yeah, here we go. No, here we go. It's on True TV. Flip to True TV. You're about to get puck drop.
They're going to save a minute.
I'll get the time updated as soon as we get the actual live feed, guys. Sorry about that.
That's not going to happen when we're watching different things. All right, puck is down, chat. We're watching preseason hockey if you have True TV. If you have TNT, you have to wait like 2 more minutes.
Yeah.
Whew. It's been a long time. It's been months since I've done one of these, so I got to shake the rust off a little bit here. We'll see how we do. Ooh. I guess it's a Tuesday night. That building looks empty.
Yes. Yeah.
Something just happened in the baseball game.
Or basketball. Playoffs.
Could have been basketball too. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so the first minute, it has been, the Avs have not possessed the puck at all, so that's great. Love that. Always enjoy when the Avs don't play with the puck.
You shouldn't be able to call timeout in a preseason game. Okay?
Good job by Brandstrom there. Brandstrom jumped up into the play a little bit, got a shot on goal. We'll take that.
Shouldn't be able to call timeout in a preseason game.
Agreed. Timeouts, challenges, all banned in preseason. Just play hockey.
Phil Housley.
I don't know who that is.
Phil Housley.
I don't know who that is.
Hall of
I mean, like, I know his
Famer
name.
2
but,
years ago.
like, he played...
Unbelievable defenseman.
Yeah, he played before I was alive. So.
Yeah, unbelievable defenseman in Buffalo all those years. And then, very offensive defenseman. Came out as a teenager out of Minnesota. He was unbelievable. Kind of like a puck-moving guy, skating,
Yep.
Good power play guy.
Before his time, perhaps.
Yeah, he's a good power play guy. Yeah.
Yes, the game is on True TV right now.
For another minute. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is honestly, it feels like basketball, that game there.
Yeah, it's
like 2 minutes.
They're
20
actively
minutes for 2
memeing.
minutes.
They're actively delaying your ability to watch the Avalanche. This is why I hate the New York Rangers. Confirmed.
Drop the puck. Watching a different game, sorry.
Sloppy. You haven't missed much, if that makes you feel better about this Avs game. Shots are 1-1.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to make of this lineup. I don't know how hard the big guns are really going to be going in this game, to be honest. I'm not expecting a full 100%er, I'll put it that way. Oh, well, that's not a good look, Covey. Kovalenko just took a hooking penalty in the ozone. So, oh my God!
Please don't
Can
score.
this New York Rangers game end? Jesus!
Please don't score. Let me guess, they got to call timeout now.
They scored, buddy.
No, I know, but
They don't have another timeout, do they?
I don't know who called timeout last time. I don't know if it was Rangers or.
I think it was Jersey, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to watch 2 games at once right now.
Avs are already on the TV timeout?
No, I just had to re-log in.
Oh.
So it doesn't matter. They're not on a TV timeout. Kovalenko drew a penalty? Is that what it was? Okay. Why did they blow the whistle when the Avs touched it then? Great. I mean, hey, hopefully the Avs score on this thing. Not that anyone will be able to watch it, but in that case, good job, Kovalenko. Earn your job. All right. This is basically the full power play, except for Inola for Druin.
Kovalenko should be out there, too.
Yeah, but he might be out there. And it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Okay, well, good save, Georgiev. Avs did not start the season by giving up a shorthanded goal. That's good. I guess it's preseason. It doesn't really count, but... Yeah, Kale looks like he's flying up top there, shaking and baking.
Oh, they scored.
Yeah, that's ahead as it swaps over. All right, well, I bet the Avs are about to score right here. Who gets it? Inola? Yeah, nice little sauce pass from McKinnon to get it into the middle there. We'll take it.
All right, Max back in form.
Choo! Whoa!
Quick shot.
Did Kovalenko get a piece of that, or did it just ramp up off the goalie stick? Yeah, just goalie stick. All right, Not a great goal. Schmid's going to want that one back, but you'll take it. Take it.
Akira Schmid.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, well, welcome to the hockey game. It's 1-0. Nathan McKinnon and Cale Makar both have a point already.
If you bet it on Bet365. No, it wasn't available. That one.
Yeah, you can't bet on like specific players in
nice.
preseason.
Like
Miles going to work. Ooh, somebody's got to shoot it there.
Oh, nice.
Good
Get
shot
back
by
up top.
Branner. That's a trip for sure.
That's another penalty you're drawing. There you go.
Well, so much for me wanting less special teams time.
Look at Woody. Good shift.
Yeah,
Poland,
it's
good job.
great follow up to a goal shift.
A little too much. A little too much. Is that a save there? Yeah, it was. 2-on-1 save. That's good. Yeah. See what I mean? Own the crease. Feel good. That was good. Control the rebound. Perfect. Mikko taking draws. Let's see how he's doing. Oh, come on.
They usually have Mikko take the draw on that side.
But it's like first time of the season.
Kobe taking a draw is a tough look. Yeah. McKinnon is like, get the fuck out of here. Let me take this.
Let me beat whatever.
He won it too.
Playing the same play.
Yeah, good idea. Couldn't quite connect on it, and that's a trip.
Penalty, yeah.
No, they didn't call it, I don't think, unless the guy deep called it.
No.
Nope. It's definitely a trip, though, but it's fine.
100%. There he is. Best player on the planet.
Gonna drop it to the second best player on the planet.
Yikes.
Uh-oh. Little rusty, McKinnon. Little rusty, bud.
Do it again.
They are gonna. Second time's the charm. Yep. And you're set up just like that. Easy.
Good. Easy, yeah.
Here comes a McKinnon one-timer. I'll bet my mortgage. Okay, unless he fumbles it and rips it out of his own zone. Okay, Cale bailed him out. It's fine.
No, don't go there. There's nothing you can do there.
There you go. Now the Avs give the penalty back.
Yeah.
Inola, cut, bud. I don't care that you scored a goal. You're cut.
Did that last game, too, on the offensive zone. That's 2-2.
I wish there were no penalties allowed. We've had 3 in the first 5 minutes of the game. Great. Love that. Fun.
That's like
Yeah,
forcing it.
not really anything there, to be honest. But
don't force it if it's not there. 4-on-4. Give me a goal here.
you tend to say people score at 4-on-4,
I
Eric,
do.
but I don't know about in preseason. Giving Tynan and Phillips the 4-on-4 here. Not a great turnover from Brandstrom there. Barons does a good job, though.
Very nice.
Good breakout, too. Good shift for Barons.
Nice. Give it back.
Find him in the middle. Just send it to him, buddy. Who's the other 4-on-4 pairing? I guess they're about to go on the PK here, right? So probably throw out like Belmar or somebody. Magna and Wood. Yeah, okay. That's a penalty kill forward pairing for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Bettman said in their preseason meetings or whatever, they were talking about reducing it to 4 preseason games.
That'd be really good.
But they want to add 2 more regular season games to make it 84.
I think it's too much.
I understand what they're saying because the NHL will not have us play less games because of ad revenue and gate revenues, and that's how they make their money. Ooh, did they not call that? Lucky.
No.
DeHaan got lucky there. Oh, they did call it. Okay, yeah. DeHaan tripped him. I have no problem with it's a penalty.
Jesus, 5
4 penalties in 7 minutes.
Thank God. Shut your yap next time pregame.
I think every single preseason game has had at least one 5-on-3 as well as we're about to get one for Vegas here. Tough out here. Yeah, just gets the stick in there.
You can opener. That's how you used to defend in the NHL.
Yeah, I mean, if it were up to me, I think 60 games would be a full season, but it is what it is.
Big draw. Who is it? Belly? Can't see.
Yeah, it's got to be Belly. It looks like Steinberg's with him.
No. Okay,
And then
Belly for the draw.
I didn't see who the D was. He won it.
Yes, God, he whiffed on the back end part.
Who is that with him?
That's
Is it a Sean? Yeah, it's a Sean. Okay.
Chaka Khan. Shaka Khan.
Yep. Good save. Good save. All right. You survived the 5-on-3 at least.
Is that Brendan? Yeah, Brendan Brisson. Son of Pat Brisson. Friend of the show. Right, Rudo?
Yep. The only first rounder Vegas actually held on to. They traded all their other ones.
Crazy.
Good stick up high by Magna.
Smart player. Magna's a smart player. Smart American League player.
Yeah. He just doesn't quite has the jam to make it work at the NHL level. But he can be a good top 6 AHLer for you.
Oh, yeah. PK, smart player. Good golfer.
If you say so.
He is.
Unfortunate. I'd like to see better out of Brandstrom on the penalty kill in this game. He's not been great through the preseason so far in that role, and it's hard to be a bottom pairing D and not PK.
Good there.
Good job there, yep. Got to be out, Sean. It's got to be out. I don't care that he's on his backhand. He can't leave that puck in the zone there.
No.
And it's in the net.
That doesn't matter if it's exhibition, regular season. If you don't get a puck out,
it's going to end up in the back of your net. Yep.
AJ would be ranting right now. Far shot.
It was not a particularly special shot, but it might have hit something on the way in. I don't know. Let me see on the replay here.
Can't really see.
Yeah, I can't tell.
He has a hard time finding pucks. Watch. Why is he? I don't know. I'm not going to say anything.
I don't know. I don't know that anyone particularly had tough coverage on that one. That puck's just got to be out of the zone, like you said.
CNI shot.
Never should have happened in the first place.
Should have been out. It was a textbook play, to get the puck out, right? So.
Yep. You got to flip that off the glass or something. You can't just.
It's got to go. It's got to go.
You just can't.
It's got to go. One power play aside. Well, 10 calls already.
Yeah, can that be it? No more calls for the rest of the game? Get them all out early?
Michael, we've got no choice on that without demonetizing all of our videos.
I would never tell anyone to go download uBlock Origin. Would never tell anyone to do that.
See, come on, Kobe. There you go. Let's see. Give it back to him. Bad play there. Nico.
All right, let's see what you bums can do at 5-on-5 here, huh? Super aggressive forecheck from Vegas there. All three forwards below the blue line.
Probably not on purpose.
Maybe not. Well, fortunate bounce. No, you had help. You did not have to dump that.
This guy haunts pucks, man. Tynan?
Yep.
He's first on pucks all the time.
If he was 4 inches taller, man.
I know.
If he was 4 inches taller.
Hey. Chaka Khan.
Interesting breakout there. They had Brandstrom full send. Oh, Sean, you can't be falling over, my guy. It's another turnover from him in his own zone. Tough period.
Hey.
All right, it's a preseason game still. Definitely some slop here and there.
Nice. See what I mean?
With Steinberg?
I mean, you have to.
I mean, look, I can feel however I want to feel about him. That's the one thing he's always done well.
Perfect. That's what I'm saying. You got to bring some spark, some energy.
Good neutral zone takeaway there. Good pass, too. It's a good little shift for what is essentially the fourth line tonight.
Good.
All right. Stop running yourself into the net, Foodie. Oh, God.
I like it.
Megna just, kicked Foodie in the head there.
Yikes.
It might have hit something. I can't tell.
It's the way he does it.
It's too early for that.
No,
it's preseason.
That's what I'm saying. I'm quiet. AJ would be.
All right, chat. How early is too early for Halloween decorations? Is October 1st acceptable?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Clock strikes midnight.
You're good.
On September 30th. It's spooky season.
All right, I'm fine with that.
You only get 31 days, man.
I'm good.
Like
October, I'm good with. It's people are putting out Halloween decorations on September 5th, and I'm like, I don't know about this.
a little. Okay. You know, if you've got a nice weekend, the weekend before October starts, and you want to get ahead,
Close
I'm like,
enough.
okay, I get that. Yeah. September 5th, that's a little early.
That's all I'm saying.
Where do you stand on the Christmas music cutoff?
Never.
You're just never on Christmas
I
music?
worked retail for years, Kale.
Oh, wow,
so,
yeah. So you will never be able to do it again.
Yeah, no. The real answer, it has to be after Thanksgiving.
See, I'm an after Halloween guy.
No, that's too early.
It's not. I want my 2 full months.
No. We need to up our rate of Thanksgiving music, all right? We need more Thanksgiving
There's like 2
things.
Thanksgiving songs.
Yeah, and one of them everyone thinks is a Christmas song.
You're not wrong. And one of them's from Adam Sandler, so.
What the fellas? Kenny?
Although, Kale probably doesn't know this. Canadian Thanksgiving, October.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't even know, so don't worry about it.
You're Canadian.
Exactly.
Is Thanksgiving just not a big deal in
it did
Canada?
hit the skate front. What's that?
Tanner Pearson.
Do you just like not really? Do Canadians not really
We don't
celebrate
really
Thanksgiving?
celebrate it. No,
No,
I swear.
they do.
Well, I don't know. I'm from there, and
Maybe Quebec doesn't.
Okay.
But
my part of the world, we didn't. Honestly,
I
we
think
I
we're
didn't
pretty
know.
big in
Boxing
Ontario.
Day is way bigger in
That
Canada
is
than
true.
it is
Yeah. That
here,
is
right?
true, yeah.
That was a nice play there.
My
What was
aunt's
that?
Canadian.
I don't know that
should
it
ask her all
was
these
fully
things.
on purpose.
But still, like pretty quick.
Should be a Sean over there.
Shaka Khan.
Yeah.
It's a good play.
Strong. Good job, Covey. I didn't hate the idea, but it's going to end up being an icing. Oh, they didn't call
They
it.
waved it
Okay.
off, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Come on, Nate. The dog.
What's the best, most Canadian holiday, Eric?
I mean, it's got to be Christmas, I think.
You think?
Yeah.
Not even like Remembrance Day? Because America doesn't really do. I mean, we have like Veterans Day and stuff,
Yeah.
but we don't really do Remembrance Day.
Yeah.
What's your favorite holiday, Rudo?
Probably Christmas. I'm not fancy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Christmas
like
is the
I
Christmas
just like
is the
whole
best.
month, you know. I do.
Yeah, December is always holiday
It's so
season.
fun.
It's
Everybody's in a good mood, and for the most part. Yeah.
Plus, I get to start skiing at all of the
Ooh,
above.
there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. This
Although
has been the most entertaining game at 5-on-5, but
They just
play.
look like they're playing in the preseason.
yep. Boxing Day is the day after Christmas. That's all I really know. And
Yeah.
all the Canadians open their presents.
Yeah.
It's like an Australian thing
My
too,
wife
right?
thinks it's weird. No, but I'm like,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's weird to Americans.
Well, the way we used to do it is the 24th. You go to church, whatever, and then you have dinner around midnight, 24th at night.
What?
And then you open your presents at like 1 in the
12:01,
morning. You
Yeah.
know?
Okay.
That's the way we used to do it. But
I
a lot
didn't
of
do
people
that.
back home.
We would do. We'd get to open one present on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that's
we
my
got to
wife.
pick one present on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then Santa comes by and, you know, all that stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, stockings. It's like rules, you know? We shall see.
What do we think? Is the NHL going to do what the MLB just did?
Which is what?
They're going back to last year's jerseys because the Fanatics ones were so bad.
Oh.
So they're going to use the materials they used to use.
I don't know. I didn't see a jersey.
I'm just saying, Fanatics is notorious for making crap gear.
I mean, the MLB ones this year were a genuine disgrace.
It was bad.
They were so bad.
They were like, the white pants were see-through. It was like, dude, it would.
Yeah.
Really?
The letters weren't like evenly spaced. The typography was a disaster. Like,
shit.
They somehow messed up Cubs blue, which has been the same hex code
for 100 years.
For 100 years. They eventually got it fixed, but when the players first got their jerseys, they were like, "Yo, this is not Cubby blue.
This is just wrong."
They're like, "Cubby blue's like a blue. Like we should have Cubby blue."
That almost worked. Look at Woody.
He only plays one way.
Chaotic Woody.
Yeah. Good little forecheck pressure there from your fourth line types.
Yeah. Come on.
Force a turnover
Come
even.
on, Poland. See right there. Win the battle.
Yeah, you got to fight. You got to fight for that one.
A little more.
Still a decent shift.
Yeah. Hey, it's always better than being pinned in your own. That stinks. Oh boy. This guy's like, all right.
Kale makes it look so easy, man.
Because it is easy for him. It doesn't look easy. It is easy. Oh, boy.
A little sloppy, Mac.
Give it to him. Oh, God. Good poke. Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's fine. It's
His
fine.
backhand's not on point today.
Needs a little derusting on the backside.
A couple F-bombs right now. I can tell you it's fun for like Brisson, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your dad's an agent. He's, Nate's agent. You probably known Nate since
He's 8
he was
years
like
old
a little
or whatever.
kid. You
Yeah.
know? It's funny when you play against him. It's pretty cool. Oh.
That's a trip for sure. Good
Good
saves.
saves.
Did they not call it? I can't tell if the out-of-zone ref called it or not.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Oh,
he did.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It was a trip for sure, but
They're just the TNT guys are not on point right now.
oh God. Okay, well that's a goal. Who is that? Rosen behind the net. Yeah, he just gets torched
Talking
behind the
about
net.
Brisson,
That's
just makes
tough.
a nice play. Pat's son, Brendan. Again, he's fighting for a spot too.
Is that Magna? No, it's a Sean too. Yeah, well, they're both going in the Eagles tonight.
Brendan can score.
A lot of people sleeping on that play.
Yeah.
A lot of people sleeping on that play. All right, well, the Avs are losing. That's a comfortable place for them to be in the first period. They're used to that.
Every time I do one of these, my respect for Tiff just goes so through the roof because managing this clock is so hard.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to not do that, I don't care for preseason.
No, I will, but I'm just saying how much I respect her grind on this.
You definitely,
The grind.
at least like a couple times a game when some weird whistles and shit happen, you'll hear her going.
It's 2 seconds
Yeah,
off.
she's like, what the?
All right. This is when you start. Yeah, this is when.
Would really like to see anyone but the top guys be a bit more dangerous at 5-on-5 here.
Yeah,
You
I
haven't
agree.
seen much offense from anybody.
I agree.
The Sline's done an okay job of being hard on pucks, but
Yeah, but
then they
like-
don't create anything.
Clock killers.
Yeah, you don't want to kill clock when you're losing.
No.
Oh, they called another penalty? Fuck off.
Oh man, offensive zone again.
Are we on OTT for this? Yeah. No. Whoops. Frick off.
What? Gotcha. What's everybody saying? What's people complaining about right now?
That's what Twitter's for.
I'm gathering that.
We'll see. We'll see how this game develops. This first period, just okay. Just okay at 5-on-5. The special teams were interesting, but just okay at 5-on-5. Eric, what's the last show you watched?
On TV, you mean?
Yeah, or Netflix or whatever.
Yeah. You know what? This morning I went to morning skate, did all the stuff at the rink, and grabbed a late lunch, and went home for like an hour before coming down here
Yeah.
to the DNVR Bar, and I start watching McMahon on
Sure.
Netflix. I thought it was interesting. I'm not a WWE guy. Honestly, I watched a little bit when I was young, and it was interesting. It was a document. I mean, I watched like 2 episodes. I was like, okay, I think there's 6 episodes.
Is it
I'm hooked a little bit.
pro or anti McMahon?
I don't think it's very good on him.
I mean, it's hard to be good on McMahon.
That's my point. But I don't know that world, so it was like I like sports, so it's like I'm not an expert, but I like to watch. I did that, and I watched. Was it Apple Presumed Innocent? Is that right?
I couldn't tell you.
That was Jake Gyllenhaal or
Gyllenhaal, yeah.
Gyllenhaal. Sorry, guys. Jake Gyllenhaal. I thought it was good. I liked it. Good show.
My wife watched Perfect Couple, which
I
you
watched
said you
that too.
watched. Yeah.
On a plane ride, I'm one of those overnight plane rides. And
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
it was good.
I just
Not
started
sure.
watching Slow Horses on Apple.
Which one?
It's called Slow Horses.
What is it like?
It's like a British spy sci-fi show.
All right.
Gary Oldman's in it.
Yeah, he's
it's
good.
very, very good.
He's a good actor.
All shows possibly better than these penalties in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been tough.
Oh God, left it a little flat there on the wall. Not flat, but too close to the wall.
Yeah, it was a little tight.
Good belly. Oh, get in there now.
Belly's tough to play against, for sure. Oh, that's a trip. Please don't call it. I just want this period to end.
What is that? 8 penalties?
It's at least 6, 7.
No, that's more than that.
I think it's 7. It might only be 6.
No way. There was 5 after 3 minutes.
I'll tell you in a sec.
Second 5-on-3.
And both defensemen in the box. Insane.
That's not. I mean, where's the penalty? Because he pitchforks. I mean, he doesn't really pitchfork him.
It's a little divey, but he
Yeah.
trips.
But I mean, you can battle in front of the net.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was the 6th.
That's it?
The 6th penalty of the period.
Well, that's a lot. That's 12 minutes, right?
I mean, they're overlapping in some cases.
Still,
but
don't
yeah.
tell anybody.
That's
that.
way too many.
I'm just
way
making
too
it
many.
simple math, right? 6 times 2 is 11. So, what? Haig has a cannon, man. As I'm saying that, he almost got it. Good save,
Good
right?
job getting across.
Save,
yeah.
No, shot on the side. of
Yeah,
the
he
net.
just missed. Just
Brendan likes
missed.
to shoot, though.
He is the shooter.
Yeah. Can you tell he was like near McKinnon?
It's a 5-on-2 right now, by the way. Steinberg's stick is broken. Just go to the bench. What are you doing?
The ropes, man.
Oh, they get a gift.
Lucky.
They get a gift. And they survive another 5-on-3.
Who is that right there? 68.
Kalberg, isn't it? Is he with Vegas now? I don't know.
I gotta look now.
He was a 68. And I'm pretty sure that
Oh.
said Burke, but. Okay. Please, not a last-second goal. Whoa! The TNT's clock was just off by 3 seconds. Awesome!
I
It's
know, I'm
preseason
like-
for everybody. Love it. All right, that is the end of that first period, which definitely happened, and it was definitely real hockey and not half stupid special teams and half preseason hockey. That's not what happened at all. But yeah, Cal, do we have a break screen? Let's do that. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break. You know how I have to go to the bathroom, chat. We'll be back in a little bit to talk intermission. Okay, we're back. Not that there's a ton to take from a period with 6 penalties in it, but at 5-on-5, the Avs' best pairing was DeHaan Brandstrom. They were pretty dominant with the puck. That Wood, Belmar, Poland, thank you, line. Also their best forward line with a good number of puck possession in their favor. Those are the only ones that really had notable puck possession. Everybody else just didn't play that much. 5-on-5 time, that is.
No.
Didn't play that much.
No. But you want more, right? You want more. I'm
Yeah.
going back to what I said pregame. Some guys, it's do or die right now. Want to go ride the bus? Well, they don't really ride the bus here, but you want to go play in the American League? You want to stay here? Shrimp cocktail, lobster,
Yep.
Jets. I don't know. I'm just saying, there's a big, and again, it's not just about that. I'm being sarcastic, but there's a big difference. So you gotta, if some guys are blending in, then let them be. You know what I mean? But you can't blend in. You gotta figure out a way. I like Steinberg. He got in there that one shift, created a big hit, created a turnover. They were in the zone the whole time. Yeah, did something happen scoring wise? No, but that's what you're going to bring to the table, and then go do it. Go do it every time,
Yep.
You got to bring something.
And if there is a God, there will be less penalties in this next period.
There will be, yeah. We're hoping.
Oh, if there's more, I don't know. It's going to be a tough one, bud.
Man.
It's going to be a tough post game if there's more penalties in this period than in the first.
I see by your tweet. I hate penalties.
They're illegal. Indeed. What are we drinking tonight, chat? What's on the menu? I've got water, because I'm trying to be a healthy boy. Don't tell UC Health Eric's drinking a Diet Coke.
No, don't tell my wife. But I just need this first night of the season.
Yeah, late night.
I'm usually asleep by 7:30.
Might
I'm
have
older.
Might have to pick up something with energy in it for second intermission. We'll
What
see.
was that movie, Hall Pass? Was it Hall Pass? Remember, they're all pumped because their wives are gone, and then all of a sudden the dude is at
That's Hall Pass.
what's it called? Applebee's, and then it's 7. He's like on the couch sleeping. That's me, That's me. Got to get back in the rhythm of a late game,
Yeah.
TNT's doing full throttle tonight.
Doing what now?
I mean, Boosh between the glass and
Yeah, it's a warm up for them
warm
too.
up. I know that's what they
They
were saying this morning, the fellas and the producers and
Look,
directors. and,
we're all in preseason form,
Yeah,
including
they're all
myself.
doing the same thing, right? No, you see, NLS go. I'm not. God, I'm gonna sound negative, like
You're allowed to be negative.
I'm just saying it's like that's great, but guess what? Starting next week, you won't be in that spot. So, you know what I mean? Like I want to see something else. Like you're not gonna be on the trigger spot on the power play. You just won't. I'm sorry. So
Yeah, never in a million years.
yeah. And it's great that you did. That's why I said, God, I sound negative.
I mean, it's just the reality of
That's
the
my
situation
point.
for a
It's
guy
like Woody
that.
did,
Yeah,
like 5-on-3. Like
he's not going to
you're
play in the
you're not
power
gonna
play. Yeah. But when he's old and retired, he gets to say, "I
Exactly.
banged home a goal from Nathan McKinnon and Cale Makar."
You know what? I agree. Don't worry, I tell that to my kids all the time. Drive into a city in a building, you're like, yep, I tucked one there one time. Selfishly,
Ska Double Modus IPA. I'm not an IPA guy. I do like Ska Brewing, though. Kale, you're not really a beer guy, right? I mean, you're a Coors guy, I guess, but
I love beer. I'm drinking beer right now.
Yeah,
whiskey
you
guy.
are. I
whiskey
feel like
guy.
you always. Yeah, you're always getting like an old fashioned or something.
Yeah, I mean, if we're like out, I'm drinking whiskey,
All
probably.
right. All
But
right.
at home, I'm drinking beer. But yeah, I don't. It's crazy. I don't just face whiskey at home all the time.
Fair point.
No, I drink. Yeah, no, you're right. I mostly drink Coors Banquet, but I can do an IPA every now and then.
Yeah. Maduro stuff is tough, man. What is this commercial?
It's good.
Huh?
Take away from the first period.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Did you post that?
Yeah.
Nice. That's what I'm saying. I think that's cool.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Involvement, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Love that. I love that. Good job. It's fight night at MSG. Yes.
There were a lot of fights in that game.
It's been a lot of fights and a lot of games. I don't know. Maybe it's like that every, I don't know.
People know it's their last chance, buddy.
Which I don't mind it.
All right, chat. What genre is Blink 182?
Country.
Okay, well, they're definitely not that.
Oh, God.
What's your opinion, Rudo?
Pop punk.
I was
I
going
would
to say
the
punk
same.
rock, right?
They're pop punk.
Yeah.
Pop, you call that pop punk?
Someone on the MLB Twitter accounts called them emo, and I was like, no,
No.
definitely not emo.
They're like a half decade away from emo.
Yeah, emo wasn't even a thing yet.
Blink 182. All the, right?
Yep.
All right. Okay, we're on the same page.
All right. We're cool, chat. You know what's up. Pop punk is correct.
Would also accept alternative.
Yeah, I wouldn't say no to that.
Yeah, that's what I wouldn't personally clap, but if you said that, you wouldn't be wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, fresh
They're
ice.
definitely not emo though.
No, definitely not emo. Definitively not emo.
Bush doing the interviews. Between the glass.
I'm working hard. How many mics does he need? He's got the headset and the hand mic.
Well, because he has to
I
give
know.
it to
I know.
Pearson. I was actually thinking about it. I'm like, why? And then I'm like, oh. Is he on a tryout there, Pearson, or is he on a contract there? I'm trying to remember.
Who?
Tanner Pearson.
No, he's signed. He signed there.
Was he signed?
Yeah.
Oh, Kel McCarr's going to be a right winger. Penalty.
There are some people that want to play every Avs defenseman as a forward.
Oh,
so
that's a penalty.
Nah, that was not a penalty.
Yes, it is. Kel's mad.
I'd be mad too if I had to play the PK because all my other defensemen kept taking penalties.
All right, let's see it here.
DeHaan and
You got
Kale
four, yeah,
on
you got
this
four.
PK.
You got four veterans.
Yeah, nothing dangerous there. That's solid.
Want to shoot there, shoot from
Kings,
there.
if you're betting on this game, I've got a number for you to call.
He's not wrong. Betting on preseason hockey is like
Buddy, I would never
one
do
of the
that.
worst things you can do. Like, not even lying.
Is that Callahan Burke?
It is Cal Burke.
Yes.
Told you in the first period, but you didn't believe me. If you had to, like, gun to my head, if I had to bet money on this, you would put money on Nathan McKinnon to score a goal. But it's a preseason game. Nathan McKinnon might decide to go 20% speed the rest of it. Like,
Yeah, maybe. No rebound. I like it.
Yeah.
Swallow it.
yeah. Best PK's got to be your goalie. What up, Willie? How you doing?
There he is. Eustace.
That is a weird hat.
I was going to say, what kind of hat is
Why
that?
does it look like they put the French flag on the Colorado logo?
Hey, be nice.
No, the real French
Oh, I'm
flag, not the
sorry.
Quebec
Yeah,
flag.
not the fake one.
I think the Quebec flag's pretty dope, to be honest.
It is.
The
I
fleur de
like
lis is sick.
It's cool. Nate's. Oh.
That didn't feel good, Branner. Made the play, though.
Yeah. Oh, God. Come on, do something here.
That was good.
All right.
You got possession now.
Yeah, I like it.
And then Miko. Well, good play, Covey. Good play. Not a good shot, but, you know. Covey had a decent shift.
Yep.
I would probably agree that hockey jerseys are probably the best. Like, objectively, basketball ones are pretty cool. I just don't like sleeveless jerseys, but basketball people love them. I get it. Baseball jerseys are basically just T-shirts, so those are weird. And then football
Button down.
jerseys would be way cooler if they put a logo on them, but they don't. It's
they put
just numbers. Yeah. So yeah, I think hockey's probably the best of the big ones, at least.
I agree.
Soccer jerseys are just big advertisements, so they suck. What else is there?
Darts.
Darts people, I guess some of them kind of sort of have jerseys, but not really.
Curling.
Yeah, like Olympic sports don't really have jerseys. Like they have like sports suits that they put on, but they're not really jerseys. They don't have like numbers.
Bushy. Ryan Vandenbush, remember him?
No.
No, Ryan Vandenbush?
No.
Oh, buddy, one of the toughest guys ever back then. He was this big. Bushy was one of the toughest guys. Oh, man, could he fight? Just like my story on Instagram.
How funny would that be if people wore like non Big Four sports uniforms the way they do Big Four sports? You're like, someone's just a huge fan of the U.S. men's rowing team and like shows up in the one lit.
That's
like,
You wouldn't even be able to tell that it's like a rugby thing, I don't think. Like,
oh no, I didn't say rugby. I said rowing.
oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely not. No chance. You would never know.
How funny would that be?
Should have been.
I feel like if you wore that, I would just assume that you were like on the rowing team at that point. Like,
Akira Schmid.
he couldn't hack it in New Jersey.
Was it 2 years ago in the playoffs came in? He was unreal. Like,
Yeah. In the playoffs, he was good. And then last year, all regular season, he not so good.
College kid, right? If I remember. Brendan looks good, Brisson. He does that. He looks good today.
He's going to play this year. He played,
should.
he played what, 20 games last year? 20,
Something like
30
that.
games? Something like that, yeah. All right, good news. There hasn't been a penalty in this period yet. The only one was the carryover. Bad news, the Avs are getting dominated now. They have generated virtually zero offense for a good 10, 15 minutes of hockey. Good read by Kale there. Nothing comes of it, but They're changing. But a little something, not really.
This baseball noise makes me think like there's like something happening.
Yeah, no, just baseball. I think a lot of sports have like cool stuff, but I don't know that I would call them jerseys necessarily.
All right. Do something fun.
I don't know what a VP is in that context. So,
Vice president.
yeah, thanks. I don't think he means vice president. Unless, is the debate tonight? Okay, then yeah. Look, I don't know how anyone watches any of those things. Like, regardless of who you want to vote for, is it not all just like two people pandering to beg for votes?
Oh God, I can't do politics. Can't do it. Oh, is that what we're talking about?
And
Is it
let's
the debate
not. Apparently it is, but yeah,
Oh,
I'd rather
sorry.
not talk about it.
Buddy, you don't want to ask me about that. I have no clue.
Do you even know
Come
who
on.
the PM of Canada is right now?
Yes. Brian Mulroney.
Wrong.
That was back then. I'm kidding.
I know.
Justin Trudeau. I know the basics. Well, I don't know about basics, but the bare minimum. They don't have Tanner Pearson on this.
Yeah, didn't they get him
I think he's an invite.
at the deadline or something?
Was he?
I
Is
don't
he
know.
an invite?
I'll just look it up. Maybe I'm dumb.
Maybe I'm
I don't
dumb,
think
but-
he's an invite, but
God, I thought he was an invite. Like Belmar.
no, you're right. He is a PTO. My
Yeah.
bad.
God, I'm smart.
If he's still here, he's getting signed.
Well, they might need him, yeah, right?
There,
Might need
I know you guys. Our previews are coming out tomorrow, so keep your eye out for it. I did not have Vegas very high because I think their forward core kind of sucks now. Jack Eichel is good, but it falls off real fast after that. McKinnon down the middle, trying to be cute instead of shooting the puck. Classic.
penalty.
Oh, God, why?
Okay.
At least it's an Avs power play, but we don't need more. I don't need any more penalties, please. TLDR on the game is way too many penalties from both teams. It was a hook at least. Yeah.
Well, I mean, God. Man. Whatever. All right. Fresh power play coming up.
Yep.
The general.
I mean, there just hasn't been much opportunity. Have they played a single 5-minute stretch of full 5-on-5? I don't think so. There's been penalties both ways, just breaking it up.
Yeah. Look at Shaq.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really like Vegas's logo. I think their logo looks stupid. But I don't hate their jerseys.
All right. I like original 6 jerseys. I don't know why. I just do.
It's a very, very common thing, Casey, where in the offseason, the NHL refs will get a directive from the league of like, hey, we want you to tighten up on calling this, that, or the other thing. And they'll do it for like the first month of the season. And then by mid-November, it's back to the way it was. And they're not calling shit.
And also, you got to remember, preseason, it's like you might commit like a crime or like a penalty,
Yeah.
and it's like it's not the end of the world. It's preseason, you know. So it's like
Yeah.
where you're a little more careful.
Sure.
When the season starts.
Not as loosey-goosey with it.
Yeah. It's just human nature.
Yeah, Covey has drawn 2 penalties tonight, whatever that's worth to you.
When I used to play in Ottawa, that was a big part of on the board in the locker room.
Oh, yeah?
Drawing penalties.
They, like, had a tally going or
They
something?
had a big tally
Yeah.
going all year long, yeah. To some people, it's important. Like, gets you involved in the game, whatever. I don't know.
Kadri was one of the best at it. Still
Matthew
is, but
Tkachuk.
yeah, Tkachuk takes a lot.
No, but
so
he
did
draws a
Kadri.
lot.
So did Kadri, to be fair.
Tkachuk
yeah,
draws a lot.
You're right. You're right. Covey likes to walk out in front like that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Tough to beat
Ballsy.
NHL goalies with that on the backhand. Did you get it? Should the Avs be in on Swayman? I mean, they should certainly be calling about him. I personally don't think they have the assets nor the cap space to afford him, but Eric disagrees, so.
I'd be in on it like a cheap suit. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you why, because the way I look at it, forget about the money. I agree with you. I mean, you got to make it work. I mean, obviously, you got to give up some to get some, right?
I don't know
what I mean?
how you make it work without blowing a hole in your lineup.
Well, all I'm telling you is why I say the Avs could be a team that it could work for. Boston's not in a rebuild. They're
No,
not,
I agree. They
but
want
I'm saying-
stuff that helps
so
their
they're
lineup
gonna,
now.
They're going to need a goalie that's. And again, if you're doing that, of course, Georgiev would be part of this.
Yeah,
I mean,
just on a contract.
but his value is
has to
not
be.
the highest as a UFA, right?
Yeah.
So, but all I'm saying is people are like, "Oh, Detroit." Is you think Boston's gonna take Ville Husso? Like, I'm just saying. Like,
I mean,
Talbot?
do you think they feel great about taking Georgiev either?
No, I don't know that. I can't speak for them. I mean, that's what I'm saying. But he did lead the league in wins last year, and I'm just saying.
It's just hard
The
for
Avs
me.
they could.
Oh,
there you
God.
go. That Brendan?
Who tried to step up and make that play there? Was it Brandstrom? Yikes, Branner. Not great look. Oh God. What a
Tough shift for Brady.
that was one of the worst shifts of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tries to stop the puck at the blue line, gets caught flat-footed, gets away with it. A nice save from Georgiev. And then the Avs just collapse in their own zone. Yeah. Brandstrom turns the puck over in his own zone, and the puck's in the back of your net. Yeah. That is about as bad a shift as you can have for Eric Brandstrom. That is tough.
Good save.
I think it probably is Georgiev, Colton, and Gerard, all three. If you're serious about going after Swayman.
For sure.
Okay, well, that power play didn't do much, and then after it ended, cost the Avs a goal, so that's fun. Real good.
Whoops.
Why would Boston do Georgiev, Wood, and Gerard, though? Like,
Why?
I don't even know that Boston particularly wants Gerard. They're already committed long-term to 4 defensemen.
They're big too. They're big on the back end. Holy crap.
Yeah. And like, I understand that they could want Colton because he's a player that you could see, all right, could play middle six, maybe second line minutes for you. Wood realistically is a bottom 6 guy. I don't know how much he helps you. And you're also tied to that contract for 1 billion years. So I don't know that Boston would be all that interested in it. And like, look, if you were more confident, if you went into this season truly, truly believing that Cal Ritchie could be your 3C, if you went into this season with more faith in someone like a Brandstrom or a Shillington to take Sam Girard's job, maybe. But as of this moment, you're moving those guys and praying that you can fill those roles. You don't have full confidence that those guys are replaceable in the Avs lineup, which makes it really hard. And this doesn't even touch on the topic of how much money does Jeremy Swayman want, which me personally, I think you're taking a huge risk paying any goalie more than $7 million. The goalies are just too volatile. It's a position as too volatile to really, really heavily invest in because you just never know. You see great goalies just fall apart for no apparent reason all the time.
I'd go for it because I'd add them to my core, right, of McKinnon, Rantanen, Makar. And then you're going to go get another cup that way.
You might. You might also go get him and he posts a 904.
Nah.
And then what? You're paying $8 million for mediocre goaltending.
Nah, he won't. Sure, it'll be interesting though.
If Swayman was interested in taking a smaller deal, like $6 million or below, I'd be way more interested in it. But it's very, very clear that he wants the big bucks. So
He's got the swag. He's got the swag for it. Akira Schmid.
I mean, star goalies make those holes smaller until they don't, right? Look at Connor Hellebuck. He won the Vezina and posted an 870 in the playoffs. Like, goaltending is hard, man. There are maybe 4 or 5 goalies in the league that you believe are truly, truly consistent, and even those guys can not have it sometimes.
Anyway, I'm C-Mac. I'm inquiring. How's that?
Oh, you should be calling. Like, you're not doing your job if you're not at least looking into it. I just don't see how the Avs can afford it, either side of the coin. Yeah, I mean, look, purely on merit, so far this preseason, it should probably be Sam Malinsky's job on that bottom pair. But
Yeah.
doesn't always actually play out that way.
I like Sam. I mean, I think he came in as if you're talking about a battle, they're all going to play. I mean, all 8 are going to be here.
Yeah,
None of them
course.
are leaving. None of them are being sent down. There's going to be some injuries. All 8 are going to play, but I think Sam was the forgotten man a little bit
Yep.
because doesn't have the same pedigree as those other guys, right?
Yep, for sure.
But boy, oh boy, he's looked unbelievable. So, and it comes down to lefty, righty, and I know those guys play the right side as lefties, but he's a true righty. It makes a big difference.
Bednar does like his real righties, for sure.
I think every coach does. God, sharpen your skates.
It has been a little... Ice might not be in the best condition right now.
Come on, Tony, get that Zamboni going, buddy. Zach Aston Reese. Northeastern, right? Yeah. Yep.
Was he Northeastern?
Pretty sure.
Should ask my sister. She went there.
I'm going to say yes. Let's look it up.
You would know Mr. Bean Pot Trot over there.
Green Pot Trot. Yes, sir.
Sure, but go look at Hellebuck's playoff history, Juice. There are multiple playoff years where he just falls off a cliff.
Some guys can't play in the playoffs. Yeah, Northeastern. Some guys are just not made for the playoffs.
Another penalty, or is that just offside? Maybe it's just offside.
Something. It'd been 12 seconds.
It's so bad. This game
It's
has
been
been
12 seconds. They have to blow a
brutal.
whistle.
Yeah, that's another penalty. I mean, the Avs are going on the power play again, which is neat, I guess. But my God, dude. Yeah, let's run this clock. That's pretty light interference. There was not a ton there.
Just like the one against Covey too. I mean,
Yeah.
Dororiev.
Dorofeyev. All right, win a face-off, put the puck in the net, give me something to talk about, huh, Avs? A little Kale McCarr shimmy goal. Oh, beautiful, Miko. And who was that? Covey couldn't finish it? Yeah, you got to finish that one, Covey. You got to finish that one, kid.
World-class play by Miko there. God, he's a good passer.
Yeah, no, Sway doesn't have that problem at all. The question with Sway is, can he be a true starter? He's been a tandem guy so far.
But it's true. I talked to Brian Boucher this morning, and that's what he said. It's
Hey, the Miko shot, did it go in?
no.
Sad.
Oh, a good shot though.
I like that he shot it. That's all I care about.
When I give you that puck, you put it in. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, but the thing is with Swayman is a lot. It's like a lot of the players up front. You know what I mean? And again, you're going on projection. You're
Yeah.
assuming, and yes, he's not.
Yeah, Covey just chunked it, man. He just chunked it.
He's never been a starter. He's never had that security blanket with him. I mean, sorry, never been without a security blanket. Allmark, right? Tandem goalie. It's different. Who knows? How does he adapt to a start? It's a different mindset as a goalie. It's what Brian was saying this morning. It's different, right? It's a
For
different
sure.
mentality. Puts a lot of pressure on yourself. I think he likes pressure. I think he's the type of person that wants pressure, loves pressure, lives on it. On my projections, I think he'll be fine.
I think he'll be a good goalie, too. I just don't think the Avs can afford to pay a goalie $8+ million.
Yes, they can. Oh. Is that Pole in there? Yeah. All right. Come on, Pole. Let's see what you got. Yikes.
All right. You were a disaster last one, Unit 2. What do you got now? Nothing. Not a goal against, hopefully, at least.
They're going to score right here.
They are not.
They are. Right here. Watch. See? I told you. I didn't tell you which team.
I don't think Vegas is going to score right here either, to be honest.
What order do you have? Yeah.
Okay. No more penalties. Run the clock. Let's go. No whistles. Just play hockey. And I know, like, a lot of people are only thinking about win now, but, like, do you really want to pay a goalie that much when in the next couple of years you have to sign Miko to a big raise and Kale to a big raise?
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah, 3 years. And if he makes $14 million on his next deal, nobody will bat an eye. Yep.
Check Con.
If he wanted that, I'd sign it today, man. Yeah. I mean, the next option is we'll see if we get there. If Annunen looks good, maybe you try him. If Annunen does not look like he can be a starter, you have to assess the trade market. The only goalie at this moment we know for sure is available is John Gibson.
No, Swayman.
All right.
Gibson's got. I saw he's all 3 to 6 weeks at appendicitis, but it's like guys usually are back
You
48
could play
hours
in
later.
1 week if you really needed to, yeah.
So maybe there's more to it. I don't know. Petty Watt played the next night. 93 playoffs. No, 94. No, 93 against Quebec.
Yeah, the next night is wild. Yep.
I don't know. They just took a shovel back then, and a Diet Coke, and then Tylenol.
Salary cap will be going up. It's a fair point. Some of that will help the Avs for sure.
Who knows? 3, 2, 1. Zach Aston Reese. What do you do in college?
Yeah, I mean, the Nabokov thing, you're realistically 2 years away from really talking about him playing in the NHL, but
Yeah. Maybe.
it could be more. Yeah. Like at minimum, it's 2 years.
Tough league. What was it? Northeastern. Scored 31 butts. No, Zach Aston Reese at Northeastern.
Yeah, that NCAA league's just okay.
Buddy, it's a good league.
It's all right.
31 butts. Really? Wow. I'm shocked.
And as always, everything is just really hard for the Avs cap-wise this year because who knows? Are they about to get a Val Nichushkin contract added back to their cap in a month? Maybe. Is Gabe Landeskog's contract going to get added back to their cap at some point? Maybe. Covey grade so far, B minus.
It's just tough with the flow, man. I hate to judge guys on flow.
I think Covey's been pretty good about doing those small things, working hard,
Yeah.
but he also did not finish that opportunity on the power play from Mikko that he probably should have.
I agree.
Yeah.
That was a weird graphic.
That was a weird graphic.
It mentioned him being
Four-time finalist, but not winning it. Yeah.
Yep. That was weird.
Preseason. Look at Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah, he doesn't quite have the skill to get that pass to the middle, but
Wood chop.
yeah, not great. I think we are going to see at least 2 defensemen get cut after this game,
Oh yeah.
and at least like 3 forwards.
Oh yeah. You gotta get to your numbers here.
Yep. Who is the all-time highest points per game in the preseason? Oh, geez, I have no idea.
Who is it?
It's probably
Say that again?
still Gretzky.
Preseason.
Highest points per game in the preseason.
I don't know. I'd be shocked. Sometimes you have weird names. You're like, no way.
I don't think they.
That was
might.
awful. I don't think I've ever scored a preseason goal.
Yeah. NHL.com doesn't even track preseason, so.
I know, it's crazy. Chuck Khan?
What?
Check a Khan?
Oh, a Sean.
Check a Sean.
Eric, I need you to read some French.
Where?
The bottom comment.
I gotta get off of that, buddy. Can't read. Oh, answer to Albert in French here. Albert, non, quand les Nordiques sont déménagés ici au Colorado en 95-96, moi, je jouais pour les Kings de Los Angeles à ce moment-là. J'ai été échangé ici dans l'été de 96. Mon père était gérant général de l'Avalanche des Nordiques qui sont venus ici au Colorado. Alors, quand j'étais jeune, je te dirais que j'étais un partisan des Nordiques puis des Canadiens. Mon père était agent négociateur. Il y avait beaucoup de joueurs dans les deux équipes. Alors, j'étais surtout partisan des deux équipes. OK, Rudo, translate it.
Yeah, I just think that we got to have 4 lines rolling,
Yeah, that's
bodies
right.
banging out there, getting
Not at
pucks
all.
in deep.
Nothing.
I have no idea
You got
what
an
you
F
said.
there. You
I
got
have
an F.
no clue. Could not tell you a single thing that you just said.
I can't read. What was Albert said at the bottom?
He said ew.
Who?
EUX.
UX. What does that mean?
And now he said cool.
Oh, cool. Gotcha. I was like, I thought my answer was ooh. Gross.
Probably more
M'ennuie
like
de la
oh.
poutine. I miss my poutine.
I miss poutine too.
The freaking oh my god, another penalty.
Why?
I miss. You know who's going to Quebec City?
It's a good drive to the net for Covey though.
You know who's going to Quebec City?
Who?
The Kings, buddy.
Are they playing in Quebec
They're
City?
going there to play a couple games in Quebec City. They're coming up. They're spending the week in Quebec City.
For the regular season?
No, like right here, preseason.
Oh.
I don't know why. Like Montreal's going there, and then the Kings are coming, and
Oh, it's against Montreal. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
it's gonna be an obscene amount of hot dogs eaten on the press box.
Understood 90% of it. That's 90% more than I understood.
Rudo got an F. Not even close.
I took Spanish, buddy. And then in college, I took Japanese.
Buddy, I wouldn't be good at that one.
Japanese is really not that hard as long as you don't have to write it.
Like, I figure out, like, Italian, Spanish, just because, I don't know why, it's got a little bit of some of the same intonations.
Yeah, love
or whatever,
languages, all the same.
like, I'll know you're talking about, like, making a sandwich or something. You know what I mean? Like, this
Romance
is a ham
languages, I
sandwich
should
right now.
say. They're all the romance languages.
But Japanese, I wouldn't have a clue what you're talking about. Only one time.
Woody.
I'm kidding. I wouldn't have a clue. Japanese.
Well, Japanese ain't all
outside.
that useful unless you're planning to go to Japan, so.
Yeah. Tough play there.
It's a gift. So you have to have a gift when it comes to split power plays, all right?
Yeah. Bushy's sleeping on the bench now. He's like,
This period has sucked for the Avs. They haven't played particularly well. The period itself was super choppy and bad. Yeah, and it was very long, yes.
buddy, release it backwards.
Work, Covey. Eh.
Buddy, listen, stop.
Oh, yeah. Definitely hit the panic buttons on Rantanen after 2 periods, for sure. 10 alarm fire,
All right,
for sure.
he's going to get 101 points. Sorry. Instead of 100. Yikes, thank God it's over.
That was a period that I won't remember because it's preseason.
But you know, Zach Aston Reese, like I said to you, scores 31 at Northeastern, finds a way, carves a niche, right? He's still playing Pittsburgh, and, you know, that's what Poland's got to figure out. Poland's got to, you know, get in on the forecheck, win battles. You're not going to score 31 in the NHL. Need a little more. Need a little more. A little more. I'm pulling for him. No pun intended on this one. I'm just saying I am, but just need a little more. A little more. Like, you got to show you belong. Yep.
Yeah, I need to go get another drink of water, chat. So we will be back in about 5 minutes for anything but talking about this hockey game. So,
Are there?
hey, the game is kind of bad in most ways, if we're honest. The Avs
What do
don't
you
look great.
expect? Preseason.
The game itself is bad. There's a
Stinks.
billion penalties. Not particularly fun. On the topic of Brandstrom, though, obviously was quite bad just there. Had a terrible shift. But in my opinion, if I'm ranking the Avs guys on defense battling for spots, number 1, Sam Malinsky. Number 2, it's hard for me to say because I can't really judge DeHaan because he hasn't played that much really in the preseason. But it's probably DeHaan at 2. And then I would have Brandstrom 3 and Chillington 4.
Yeah. Again, like I say it all the time. I think Ben and I talked about it. I remember last year with Joe Druin and Casey. And when you're playing a different system, it's hard because in this game, you can't think and then react. It's got to come together. You know what I mean? And when you're used to a place where you've played for a few years in the system and you come here and it's different, you're going to say, well, it's nothing to do with throwing the bomb in the middle. No, it just does because you're not feeling good, like meaning it's not natural. Anything you do is not natural. So on that play, it started with a bad pinch on the far side, right? Then he compounded it with another,
Yep.
I'm talking about Brandstrom, So it does matter. It's hard to play at times. And that's why it takes a few games. Then you feel better about yourself, and then you feel better about what you're doing. And then it comes naturally, and then you go, those guys are intelligent. They all have good hockey IQ. But it's just new.
Yep.
That's just the way it is.
Barron's probably ranks somewhere around like 11.
I think Sean knows what he's at. Sean
Yeah.
knows what he needs to do,
The reality is Barron's was never trying to make the Avalanche this year. That was always what it was. And even for the call-up spot today, you probably have Jacob McDonald ahead of him for sure, and then
Rosen,
maybe
maybe.
a Rosen, maybe a Middleton. I mean, it is what it is. 2 months into the season, if Barron's having quality AHL minutes and playing well, maybe he's the number 9.
Does wonders. It does wonders to people in the American League. And I'll tell you one thing about Sean. Remember, I did one thing last year for the diehards, and it was more like, this is my scouting report on him. And, I still think the same way. I still think he's going to play in the National Hockey League, just not going to be right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't mean that you're never going to play. It has nothing to do with it. It just takes time. It's a process. He is exactly what a process is. Did it at the NDDP, did it at DU, won 2 championships. Now it's pro. It's different mentality. It's not the fellas and class, and you got to learn how to be a pro, and it's different, and it's a different mentality. It's a different way of doing things, and then his game, his smarts will take over. Again, he's going to stop. He's going to work with Schneeks down there. Schneeks does a great job down there. Danny Heino, I don't care, he's a forward and he's a D, and they'll work together on the mental part of the game, how to become that guy, how to become a pro. You'll see leaps and bounds by the end of the year. Having spent the whole year, let's say that's the case.
Yep.
In the American League, he's more than fine.
I'll be honest, I am paying zero attention to Mikko Rantanen in this game. He's proven throughout his career that he can do whatever he wants in the preseason and show up and get multiple points in his first game back. He's
gonna be fine.
He's that good. And like Mikko has exactly one objective in this hockey game. Don't get hurt. That's it.
He gave a tap in to Kovalenko there. He gave he's fine. I remember that back end.
Remember a lot of things, buddy. Yeah.
Razor. It's one thing you look at those commercials, they're like, you got to play that game with emotion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard in the preseason games to bring that emotion. If you're a veteran guy, it's just hard. I'm just being honest.
I hear you.
But then again, if you're young, you should be, like I said to you, eating the boards, man. You want to be seen. You want to be. You got to get involved. You can't blend in. Cannot.
Well, hopefully someone stands out in the third period. Because right now, there is not much to talk about in our post game. Might be a short one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's only so much you can say, right?
Yeah.
Only so much. What's anybody else saying?
About what? How
I'm
this
looking online, like,
game is bad. Oh, yeah, let me pull up the snatch stat. Hang on. Let's see if there's anything interesting to glean from the few minutes of 5-on-5 that there actually was. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty low event hockey, but, you know, fairly even at 5-on-5 for the most part.
oh yeah, it's just.
For the Avs part in things,
You know what? I just saw Brandy. His mistake at the far blue there. Bad luck, actually.
I mean, the puck bounced
It wasn't a
on him
bad
bit.
pinch. I thought it
But
was
then
a
he
bad
turns
pinch.
it over.
No,
He
that's
turns
a
it
bad
over
play.
right
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
too. And that's what leads
That's
to the goal.
nonchalant. What I'm saying, I thought it was a pinch. It wasn't a pinch. He actually had the puck.
Yep. Calvin DeHaan, the Avs' best possession player. 85% Corsi 4. Pretty impressive.
Yep. Again, safety blanket, right?
Yep.
Veteran presence. And that's why they went and got him. He's different. He's going to be fine.
The Ashawn Rosen parent not having a great night.
Which one?
Ashawn and Rosen.
Yeah.
That fourth line of AHL guys also struggling. But the Avs' top line actually under 50% possession as well. So, is what it is. Again, pretty low event. The only guy that's really giving up a lot of high danger chances is Brandstrom, which we just talked about. He gave up 2 in a matter of 30 seconds there, and one of them went in the back of the net. So,
Yeah.
no one injured is definitely a preseason W for sure.
No, the fourth line guy. A lot of penalties. I don't care if you get 1 shift or 12 shifts. That's the mentality you got to have. You got to make something happen. Jean-Luc Foudy.
Yep.
You got to show you want to be here. You just need to give more. I don't want to hear it. Only played 1 shift. That's great. That's 1 more shift than you and I sitting here. That's reality.
true.
That's life. That's
That's
life.
true.
That's how it works. That's how you're going to make it. If you wait, not going to happen. Got to jump on that train. I know I'm freaking annoying. That's all I talk about, but that's how you make it.
I don't know, Kev. That Broncos game was pretty bad. It was pretty boring Broncos game.
I actually watched it with Henry and Todd right here. It was pretty cool. I like to get perspectives from, because I don't know crap about football.
Not that the Avs are playing great, but I think they did better than -7 passing yards in the first half.
Yeah, I was told that that's not normal. So I learned. We should do a tailgate here, like smoke some brisket or something, or
They do tailgates for the Broncos games.
like for a preseason game, just to make it more interesting.
No,
Come on,
we should do it for a regular season game.
or whatever, something like that. What we got? Here you go. Pierre-Edouard.
Yeah, you've played for both these teams. How does it feel to still not have a Stanley Cup?
Well, Boo Boo, I had you in Philadelphia. We were a good team. I love Pierre-Edouard Bellemar's background. It's awesome. 700 games, man. Amazing.
It's a lot of hockey.
For a guy that got in the league, it was like 30.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Has Sammy played tonight at all?
Sam Gerard? No.
No.
No. They don't have a photographer at the game tonight. I'm trying to find a picture that I can use.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, but
Yeah.
Picture of who?
Just anyone that played tonight.
Yeah.
there you go.
There you go.
That'll work. No injuries yet. We're clean on the injury front, if nothing else.
He's really talking about pulling out a lot. He's right. That's important.
All right. Let's have a fun third period and not a terrible one, huh? Maybe Kovalenko can get a point. That'd be fun. What is Urianola doing?
Buddy, stop.
Yeah, I mean, I think Kovalenko's been good, not great in this game. I thought he was better in game 2 against Dallas. But people are just hyped because he's playing next to Mac and Miko.
Mm-hmm.
Not that, I mean, I think his spot is earned at this point. He'll get his opportunity, but he's going to have to do it in the regular season, too. I have not loved anyone on the Avs defense tonight. DeHaan has been effective defensively, but not a whole lot else to talk about on that front. Ooh, that's not good, Sean.
All right, we're back. A little bit of sugar in the body. Really, guys? Just pretending there to kill time. Move a little bit. Look too obvious.
It is way too early in the preseason to be dooming about goaltending. I can't do it. It's too early.
Wait, he's fine. Wait, what's he gonna do? He couldn't do anything. Right?
Yeah.
I don't remember the goals. Oh yeah, freaking Brendan, great shot, then deflection and a freaking tap in.
Yep.
Oh god. Yeah, get out of the way.
Done with it.
Sorry, everybody.
It's all good.
Sorry on the clock. You can give me crap as much as you want. I'm not Tiff.
Hey, 4-1 Vegas. All right, this game is over. It's probably over anyway, but
Oh, referees are there. That's why they're calling penalties today. They got fans in the stands.
yeah, uh-huh. All right, let's see how this develops. Bad turnover in the neutral zone by Foodie leads to a 3-on-2. And did that hit something on the way in?
Yeah, but where's the winger?
Sure seems like it went off of DeHaan there.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
All right, well.
Probably blocking him a little bit. Oh.
Yeah.
It's Foodie that made the turnover, right?
Yeah, it was Foodie's turnover.
Again.
And the defensive zone coverage was bad on the backside of it. Let me see which forward should have been across it over fighting for it there. So you're coming back. You have DeHaan and it looks like Rosen. Yeah. Who is that? like Steinberg was laid off the bench or something.
Yeah.
The coverage in the zone was super weird. Rosen put himself in a really weird spot where he wasn't really defending anything. So DeHaan has to take the puck carrier when that pass gets through, and I guess you're expecting Rosen to cut back, so Magna should have taken the high part of the zone, but Magna seems to think it should have been Steinberg coming over because he's trying to cut back to the other side. I don't know. It's just bad coverage. Just bad coverage in general. Yeah, and they can win faceoffs against AHLers, I guess. That's good. It was not a great goal either, for sure. Georgiev's got to be on his angle better there.
Well, that's the difference between, a 3-1 game, you still have a chance to be in the game. When it gets to 4-1, it's like, eh.
Yeah. And
That's what I was saying earlier, the mental games of goalies, you know what I mean? Like, probably at a game to go and say, hey, I'm going to play my game time. I'm not giving up anymore. No more, right? Give them a chance. And, then, first shot goes in. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not saying he's bad. I'm saying it's preseason. You got to work mentally on things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Play games within yourself. You know what I mean? Like, within the game. You would have buried that.
I would have buried that?
Yeah.
I don't think so, buddy.
Not Mikko. You would.
I am a lefty, so maybe. But if Mikko can't bury it, I don't have faith in me to bury it.
Yeah, you would have faked them.
Yeah, I mean, look. If the Avs are going to certainly start the season with Georgiev as their starter. If we get to January and he's been a disaster, they'll probably look for something else. But they're going to give Georgiev every opportunity to be a good starter this year.
Schmid, he's from Minnesota, right?
What?
From Minnesota, right? I'm Akira Schmid.
Who is?
Akira Schmid?
Schmid? I have no idea.
I think he's from Minnesota.
Could not
I
tell
thought he
you
was
where
a
he's
Euro
from.
back then, and I was like...
I don't think he's a Euro, yeah.
I think he's Minnesota, dude. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. No, he's from Switzerland.
I feel like betting $68 to win $5 is just not worth it.
He's from Switzerland. I didn't know that.
Well, he is a Euro then. Is he actually a Euro, though, or did he play as junior here?
Played... Came in the dub back then.
Yeah. So he was living here.
Then USHL.
Yeah. So he was living in the U.S.
Another goal?
Nope. Oh, yep.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding.
Jesus. My head went down for a second.
Trying to figure out who Akira Schmid was, buddy.
Because I thought he was a college kid, like from Minnesota. Okay. Way wrong. Okay.
Let's see. I mean, okay. Just a bad rebound from Georgiev and three dudes sleeping net front.
Boy, bats it out of the air.
Yeah, there's not going to be a lot to talk about, man. These goals are going to get played in quick succession in that review.
But even like Jason Bolton, like you got to be in the shoot, like you got to block it. You know what I mean?
I mean, you just got to...
You got to find a way to block it.
Yeah.
It can't get through you. Huh?
Yep. Or like that guy has a free path to the net there. Belmar just gets completely beat to the net by Zach Aston Reese. Like he's just not
Bats
even
it out of
involved
the
in the
air.
play. And not like it matters. Belmar's got his spotter and it doesn't matter. But projected lines to start the season: Drew and Mac, Mikko, Middlestat, Kovalenko. Pick a guy. Colton, Wood, Logan O'Connor, Belmar, and 2 wingers.
8 Ds and 2 goalies. So yeah, so figure out those 3 players. I think he's been public about it. He said it yesterday at a function. He said there's 3 spots open in the lineup, and there is 3.
Yep.
There's a goal. Oh,
Nope.
good save. Yikes.
The game's over when the game's over. Turns out. All right, be honest. How many of you are going to stay up for this post game? I know it's none of you. I know you're all going to go to bed. Yeah, I mean, the Lehkonen thing, they'll be fine. He'll be back by, like, game 10 at the latest. No big deal.
Maybe back before that.
Yeah, all right. It'd be cool if the Avs could possess the puck a little bit more. That'd be fun. Free puck. Gotta shoot that, Poland. Gotta do something with it. Thank you for the $2, Bizarre. But thanks for coverage. I'm poor, but wanted to contribute. Appreciate you.
Awesome.
DeHaan's not going on waivers. No. Rosen might be on waivers tomorrow. I think that's a fair shout, but he was probably on waivers tomorrow regardless of this game.
Yeah. They got him to go. They got him to be a call-up in my book, you know? So.
Yep.
I mean, in their book. I think.
I don't even think Tynan is your third call-up this year, probably. You probably have a handful of guys ahead of him. Because you're going to have Wagner. You're going to have someone like a Poland. You might have Andre Pavel if he's healthy. And then who knows how this Cal Ritchie situation plays out. If he's in your lineup or not, that's another guy you'll have down the list. For all we know, Parker Kelly might not make the lineup once a couple of guys get healthy.
No start there, right? But
Oh, he tried to go between the legs. Couldn't finish it.
you're looking at the clock right now and you're like, oh God, 10 minutes.
10 more minutes of this.
That's a freaky play. But.
I mean, your goalie's just got to eat that. And that can't be a rebound, but
Freaky play, freaky play.
Not that it mattered to the outcome of this game at all at that point. This game was already over. Whoo! Man, can someone give me a cool highlight to show in my video? The Avs' one goal is Inola, like, ramping it off the goalie's stick 5-hole. Not very fun. I bet a couple players are getting cut. I mean, there's probably a couple players that already know, to be honest. I'm sure they told a couple of guys, hey, this is your last game, and then we're sending you down to the Eagles. So.
You know, and I'll tell you one thing. Speaking from experience, like it's when you have your minor league team down the street.
Right, it's just up the road.
Because back then, guys like it's a double-edged sword. You show up here with your car, it's like, oh, you're pretentious and you think you're going to make the team.
It's a long way to drive to Hershey.
Yeah, and it's like it used to be a mess. Now guys at least come here with their stuff and then they know, you know.
You might be living 50 minutes up the road.
I mean,
but
a lot of guys probably have
you're
signed
not
their
about to
leases
go
already.
drive to the East Coast or anything.
So it makes it a lot easier. So apparently Celebrini got hurt tonight.
Did he? Great. Love that.
Our minds are hurt here. That's what's hurt right here. I'm seeing right now. So.
I mean, the Red Wings have been wildly successful since 1990. So even though they've sucked lately, like, you've had it pretty good.
Say that again?
The Red Wings have won 4 cups since 1990. 3 cups, yeah.
4?
Any fan base in the world would take that.
Yeah, right?
I know, I mean, pretty much 31 other franchise would take that.
I only had 4 Chicken Cups in 30 years.
Oh.
I got one in my lifetime that I can remember.
Yeah.
I'm sure 2001 was sick, but I was 4.
Loveland's not that bad, man. Loveland's fine. Greeley kind of sucks, but Loveland's fine.
Loveland is actually a
Fort
very
Collins
lovely
right there.
town.
That's awesome.
Fort Collins is right there. It's got a lovely downtown.
Yeah.
I know the mayor.
It's
of Greeley,
affordable,
too. That's
very
good.
lovely neighborhoods, good schools.
It's a great place. Northern Colorado is a great spot. Awesome spot.
Yeah, why are we crapping on Loveland?
I don't know. I married a girl from there. Stop it.
Would I rather live south of Denver than north of Denver? Yes. But that's okay.
But would both teams rather be in the locker room right now? Yes. Even the white team is like, oh God.
Boy. That was
Even
close.
the white team's like, oh
Yeah,
God, can we just end this right now?
Nobody wants to be in this arena anymore. Both these teams want to go home. It's late.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what it was like in 1998, but it's fine now.
What happened in 98?
The guy was saying he doesn't like Loveland because he lived there in 98.
I'll tell you one thing. Listen.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, God. The
And good block.
D blocked
You
it.
didn't even
Shot.
know where he was, but he blocked
It's a
it.
different city since 1998. I can tell you that. Like I said, my wife's from there, so we go there quite a bit. Mother-in-law is down there, so it's a different city. It's amazing how much it's grown. It's nuts. I swear, like there was like I went like Loveland there, like We went like water skiing one day. I swear on Eisenhower or whatever that road there was one thing. It was that, whatever you call that, Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Now it's like every service in the world is on that street. It's crazy.
It's the whole corridor now, basically,
nuts,
man. Everybody lives off the corridor. Why isn't the correct score showing? Because we're putting as much effort into this as the Avs are.
Yeah, Kale, wake up. 5-1. And
I was getting the post game shell up.
Oh, yeah, I should send you shit, huh? Okay. Oh, God, it's in the net. Georgiev had no clue where it was. Ooh, what hand eye. That's a 6-second tip by that guy.
we
Man,
gotta catch
Georgiev
that,
can't catch tonight. Still a sick tip, though.
Oh. Yeah. It's a great feeling when you score a goal. It's fun. It's awesome.
I bet.
You know what I
Must
mean?
be nice.
Oh. It's fun.
Chet, who should we do as the Avs player of the game in this disaster? Kovalenko?
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
$5 more from Bizarre, who says Patrick Waugh was my guy in whatever year. It scrolled off the screen. I can't see it anymore. Kale will bring it back for me, I'm sure. NHL 95, hockey for Sega. That is the last time I cared about Colorado hockey. I'm surprised you care at all if you're a Wings fan.
Had a good rating there. LA
Yeah.
Kings 95 Sega.
Oh, yeah? You were a gamer?
Yeah.
Can I ask, Bizarre, why are you hanging out with us tonight if you're a Wings fan and this is a preseason Avs game?
Very true.
We appreciate the support. Glad you're watching with us. Please come back. Just curious.
How down bad are you for hockey if you're watching this game? I mean, Inola scored the goal, but he hasn't been any good besides scoring the goal tonight, so.
No.
Oh, we got a gambler. Did you make money on Vegas blowing out the Avs? Hey, the over hit, so at least we hit on that bet. That's something.
It's not over.
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
once the over's hit, it's hit, buddy. I can't go back.
I mean, this game's not over.
If this game's not over,
I am right. There's 6
I
minutes
tell
left.
you what, we'd have something to talk
Look at
about.
those two.
If they came back, those two would look like they'd rather be anywhere else.
Yeah.
In his mind, Mikko's on a beach somewhere right now.
Oh, yeah.
Think Ovi ties or beats the goal record this year? I don't.
No.
I think he's got to go one more year to get it.
No. Gretz is a legend.
He's going to get it.
No.
But just not this year.
No.
You've hit 6.5 over. They're at 7. You're good. You made it.
Just didn't think it was going to be that side. It's flip-flopped. These guys are very engaged, too.
You'll just have to see. You'll have to see what we picked on who made the playoffs in the East in our predictions tomorrow.
I'll tell you who's not going to make it.
Who?
Atlanta Thrashers.
You would be correct. They're not going to make it.
No. I had to think for a bit. I'm like, who's gone from the
I mean,
Eastern
does the
Conference?
Atlanta count as making it if the Flames make it? Technically the same franchise. I mean, I guess they're technically not the same franchise, right?
No.
Atlanta was a re-expansion.
Winnipeg.
Which Winnipeg should make it, probably.
You know, I'm saying Atlanta went to Winnipeg.
Yeah, you're correct. That version of Atlanta went to Winnipeg. The first version of Atlanta went to Calgary.
Calgary. Playing in the small, whatever it was called there. Like 5,000 seat arena. God, what was the name of it? I have it a blank, man. That game has killed me.
Kings, who do we predict are going to win? The Knights.
Yeah, I'll take the Knights on this bet.
I think it might be the Knights. I think they got a chance here.
Yeah, I think that might be the case.
Red Wings going to win the cup this year. $2 more from Bizarre, rather.
No.
That is definitely Cope.
Answer's no.
I think the Red Wings will be a bit better this year. I don't think they're going to do anything in the
like the
playoffs.
Red Wings. I think they'll be fine, but yeah, they're not going to win the cup, no. I'll be there for you.
All right. I have to say it at least once a year. Friends, not a good show.
Oh, God. Now we are hating on you.
It isn't.
My daughter is hating you right now.
Friends is not a good show.
She lives for that show, my daughter.
Also not a good show, The Office.
Seinfeld was great.
How old's your daughter?
18.
18? And she loves Friends?
Yeah, like it's been a few years.
Really?
She watches all the reruns. And stuff. You know, was it Netflix or somewhere on one of those shows?
I did not think that would appeal to Gen Z, but apparently I'm wrong.
She loves it, man.
That actually surprised me.
Yeah.
That surprises me.
She's watching the OC now.
Oh my God. What a throwback. Okay.
And then One Tree Hill, too. She just got done with One Tree Hill.
Not a good show, Seinfeld.
Good show, Seinfeld. Me and Rudo are going to throw punches.
Seinfeld was at least self-aware. Like, they knew they were a show about nothing. But that didn't make it a good show.
I loved it.
Kevin, I agree. Community is awesome for the first 3 seasons. Then after that, it is garbage. But the first 3 seasons are goated.
Like, if you're new here, for the record, I objectively have terrible taste in TV shows. I know it.
Really? We just heard you.
This is not anything new.
What's your favorite show? If you're talking all this
I
mad
almost
shit.
exclusively
Sesame
like
Street.
bad television. I don't know if I have like a true favorite. One of my favorites is Warehouse 13 on the Sci-Fi Channel.
No. Don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's bad TV. I know it.
All right,
I'm not.
good.
I'm aware that my taste in TV shows is weird.
Buddy, I live with my wife like 25 years. She loves like Teen Mom OG. Like that's what she watches. So I'm just saying.
TV era, reality TV.
And what about all those dating shows.
Oh,
Like,
I
right
can't.
now,
I
like,
can't do the dating shows, man.
No, but like those like weird ones, like
Love is Blind.
Love is
and
Blind, and these.
Too Hot to Handle or whatever.
Yeah, my wife watches all that.
Yeah.
I watch hockey in a different room. I go in the living room and I watch hockey.
I never watched Superstore.
I don't know what that is.
Entourage was fine. It wasn't like my favorite show, but it was
I
good.
liked Entourage. I liked it.
I never got into Game of Thrones.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I just never. I fell asleep one time and I tried it and I never went back to it. It's like Yellowstone. Everybody tells me it's great, and I don't know why. It's the wrong timing. I fall asleep when I watch the first episode and I still haven't tried it. I don't know. I heard it's great. I don't know. Maybe not.
I haven't watched it.
All right,
either.
I'm not standing for any Brooklyn Nine-Nine hate in this chat.
Oh, I like that.
Not allowed.
I have not watched it. I know all the memes, but I didn't watch it. I don't know.
It got a little funny once NBC took over and they had new people in charge, but still very good. I
That's
love
Adam.
that show.
What's his name there?
Andy Samberg.
And not Adam. And Adam Sandler's brother, Andy Sandberg. No. Yeah, it's funny. I like that.
I was a little too young to really appreciate The Sopranos when it came out.
I like The Sopranos.
Never watched Sons of Anarchy. I worked with a bunch of people who loved that show.
Yeah, it's a good show.
I like Deadliest Catch. Remember the fishing there?
Yeah, Deadliest Catch is fine.
The different world, like I just like to learn about different professions,
I think the last show that people might actually know that I actually watched was like Outer Range on Amazon Prime.
What's that?
It's about a time traveling guy that works on a farm in, is it Texas or New Mexico? New Mexico, maybe? I forget. Anyway, he finds a hole that time travels people on his land.
Best show ever made is Mad Men. I will stand by that.
Buddy, I loved it.
All right.
I watched the
So
whole
good.
thing.
It's incredible.
I was like, I can't believe I'm going to watch this. This is like 1950 in advertising. Oh my God.
It's
Don
so
Maloney,
good.
Calgary Flames, told me to watch it. And I started watching every plane ride. I was traveling a lot and I was watching it. I fell in love with it. I was like, this is so cool. Like,
I really struggle with timepieces like that.
it was well done, right, Kale? Like, it was, I thought it was well
No,
done.
I like fully stand by. I think it's the greatest television show ever
Okay,
made.
good.
Yeah,
All right.
I really
I'm
feel
with
that
it.
way.
I don't know if this counts as a TV show, but the best show I've ever watched is Band of Brothers. Like,
It's a mini series, but
Yeah.
it is incredible.
totally
I mean,
fair. If you don't
Isn't
want
there
to
a
count it
movie
as a
too?
TV show,
Yeah.
totally fair.
Isn't there
I mean,
a
it's
movie
hard.
too,
Like,
Band of Brothers?
No.
it is. It's like, but like, Spielberg did TV. That doesn't count. Like,
Yeah.
that's cheating. It's Spielberg.
Right.
Like,
Totally fair. But that's probably one of the few shows that I'll actually go back and watch every so often because it's that good. Rings of Power is fine as long as you don't actually know the Tolkien lore.
Don't know that one.
It's Wyoming. Yeah, they're all the same. Empty.
Anthony, you get it.
The Pacific, I really like the Pacific, but man, the Pacific is hard to watch from this is so unbelievably depressing perspective. And then Masters of the Air was fine. It wasn't as good as either Band of Brothers or the Pacific. Oh, God. 43 more seconds of this game, and then we can go to a post game.
Timeouts are done, right? TV timeouts?
Yeah,
It's like,
thankfully.
please be done. Akira Schmid. Switzerland. I don't know why. I thought he was an American from Minnesota.
Because he played in the Null, probably.
I don't know why.
I did not watch Suits, but I only watch weird stuff, as already stated. Yeah. This game is a cry out for help for regular season hockey to start. That's what this was. Okay, this game is over, chat. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us. If you are staying up, come watch the post game where we'll talk about the very few hockey things that might actually have mattered in this game. If not, we'll be live Wednesday for an off-day show, and we'll be back doing a watch-along for the Thursday Avs game, too. So come join us for that. Other than that, we'll talk to you soon.
We all silly like the mayor.